high school. What's your name?
Remote Trombley.
Nice to meet you. What's your level of education? Have you gone to college?
No, I haven't.
Do you have a job? Are you retired?
No, I don't retire.
Alright, well, let's talk about the value of the dollar. And my first question for you is, how do you feel about the value of the dollar and how much it's changed over time?
I'm from Canada.
Uh,
Yeah, so, but it's okay. Well, it's not. It's not okay. It's good for us when we come to the States, but for our export in Canada, it's not that great.
do you think the value of the dollar should decrease or increase?
I think it should. Well, it stay the same. It should.
Stay the same? Alright. Do you know who controls the value of the dollar?
No.
Do you think a decline in the value of the dollar would lower the price of U.S. goods here?
The what?
Of goods like
The
DVDs
what?
and
The what?
the
The
value.
decline?
Yeah.
Decline. Yes.
You know what the value of the dollar is today at all?
No.
No. Has the decrease of the dollar value been good for our society, or why?
Oh, I don't know what to
Okay, well, thank you for your
Okay.
time.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And, what's yours?
Sue?
All right, nice to meet you. What's your highest level of education?
I graduated university.
Oh, that's nice. Where?
In a little town called Nelson, British Columbia.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Do you work?
Not anymore.
All right. Well, okay. We're talking about the value of the dollar. My first question for you is, how do you feel about the value of the dollar and how much it's changed over time?
Well, you certainly can't get now what you could get even 5 years ago.
That's true. Do you think the value of the dollar should decrease or increase, and why?
I can't honestly say I can answer that because there's a lot more involved in how the dollar trades than just what we do in the store. Like, we also have the added problem of the exchange. Right now, if I spend $1,000 Canadian, I only get 940 US. 3-4 months ago, if I spend 1,000 Canadian, I got almost 1,000 US. And last year, it was the other way. I spent 1,000 and I'd get more than 1,000 US. So you see, there's all of that involved with it's not as simple as the question as what
Yeah.
it sounds.
Do you know who controls the value of the dollar?
A lot of people. Like, it's not just, I mean, somebody can say, oh, we want to deflate or inflate, whichever they decide. But it's really dependent on what the people in their country are buying and selling, and what other countries are buying and selling with them. You know, if you can't sell a product to another country, they're not going to buy. You're not going to buy from them. So there's that whole situation.
Yeah. Do you think a decline in the value of the dollar will lower the price of U.S. goods?
Probably not. What is ever going to lower the price of the goods? Because I know it costs us more now. For instance, groceries.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, but I mean, it goes up. I can remember when fuel was 29 cents a gallon. Yeah.
And now it's like $3.
Well, for what we get, it's over at home, I should put it that way. We would have to pay probably $4.50 for a gallon. It's less down here than it is at home.
Good thing you heard that. Has the decrease of the dollar value been good for our society?
See, I haven't seen it as a decrease because our dollar is worth less than your dollar. So I've seen it as an increase for me personally. And the national scene, I don't know. I just know for us it's harder because our money doesn't go as far as it once did.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. It was
Okay.
nice meeting you.
Nice.
What's your name? All right. Well, from Gila Ridge High School, and we're Haley Litchford.
Okay.
And I'm from Gila Ridge High School, and we're asking questions about the value of the dollar today to see what people know about it. My first question for you is how do you feel about the value of the dollar and how much it's changed over time?
It's not worth much anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think the value of the dollar should decrease or increase, and why?
It doesn't matter. It's I mean, personally, yeah,
Do you know who controls the value of the dollar?
government.
Do you think a decline in the value of the dollar will lower the price of goods?
Decline?
Yeah, like a decrease.
No, because
Brittany and Amy. Yeah. Do you know what the value of the dollar is today?
no.
Has the decrease of the dollar value been good for our society?
The decrease of the dollar
Yeah.
is good for our society. In some sectors, it's been good for businesses that offer cheaper products. I'm sorry, I'm not going to agree with economics.
It's all right. Well, thank you for your time.